Hi, JJ Hender back again with LEGO Batman 2, and we're starting up the free play. The purpose of this video is mostly just preparation. You want to get some of the red bricks to be able to up your stud count, and there's also a couple characters you'll need for that. So I'm going to start with the studs times 2 red brick. It's over here by the power station. I'm speeding it up a little bit while I find it. It's just slightly northeast of the terminal there. So you can see once you activate that handle, just drive around with your mini car and use the hammer to blow up the red cars. Once they're all done, you can buy the studs times 2. Now in getting to this point, I didn't show how to unlock all the remote terminals just because it's pretty boring and straightforward. The best way to do that, I think, is to just use Superman and fly around Gotham and just keep an eye out for the red beams of light in the sky. That's where a locked terminal is, so you can go there and open it up. The only ones that are at all difficult to find, on the far southeast there's an island, and also on top of the Wayne Tower. It's high up in the air, so you might not be able to see it depending on how high you're flying. And now for the studs times 4 red brick, you want to go down by the police station, and it's right over here next to that terminal. And it's the same thing, just driving around, beating up red cars with your hammer. There you see the studs times 4 brick. Hopefully during the story mode you saved up your studs, otherwise you might have to go around and do some collection. Just make sure after you buy each one, you go into the menu to extras and turn on the red bricks. Eventually over the course of these videos I'm going to learn that it's more time consuming than useful to use these stations and just start using the map instead. Now before your third brick you want to go get the Lex Luthor character. It's over by the yacht club, and when you come out of that terminal it's directly to your right. I ran around here for a second. Now these are just basically mini boss fights. Lex is an easy one. You just have to hit him 3 times. And once you have him, you'll be able to use his ray gun there to open up some of the black boxes. So the first such box we're going to open is over here by the power station. It's up to the northwest of there on the ground. You can use your scan to find it there. And so if you place the marker, you'll get a blue and red flashing beam that shows where it is. I spent a little bit of time flying around up here because I didn't realize it was on the ground. So there you see one of those boxes that Lex can open. So just switch to him, and then if you hold square, his ray gun will deconstruct those boxes. So there, with that open, it'll expose the brick, and that's the studs times 6 red brick. So get that and activate it. And now the next place we're going is to get the studs times 8 brick, which is another box you have to blow up with Lex. And that's up by the Metro North station there. And where you can see all those blue beams of light is where some of the remote terminals have been activated. If they haven't, like I said, they'll be red. So that's the times 8 brick. The only one left related to studs like that is the times 10 brick, which we're going to get next. Now I just had to run around and collect some studs to get my count up so I can make sure to be able to afford the next bricks and another character later. This next one is down by the bank, just to the southeast. And you may have noticed I'm keeping the sound off for these videos. That's both because they're pretty choppy with all the starts and stops, and also because I got sick of listening to Superman music. So there we go, another box to deconstruct with Lex. So with that one done, I'm going to get the other most useful red brick in my opinion, which is Invincibility. And this is up on top of Wayne Tower. Still using terminals like a sucker. Now before we get the Invincibility brick, we've got to get the Riddler, which as luck would have it, he's up on the roof here. Another straightforward mini boss fight. You take off one of his hearts, he's going to send a bunch of goons at you while he disappears. Once you kill all those guys, he'll pop back up and you take off another heart. Then just repeat for a third time and he'll be done. So now with him down, you can buy his character and then just immediately switch to him to be able to open that box there behind him. The ones with the question marks there are Riddler boxes. He's the only one that can open them. So this is the Invincibility brick, and we're coming to the end of this video, so thank you for watching, and I'll be back next time with all the Gotham villains.